guys, so I'm going to be uploading this on VEDA Day 2 as my Day 2 video. I'm going to be completely honest though and tell you that I'm recording it on VEDA Day 1. And if you watched my giveaway and review yesterday, you see that I'm in the same place and the same outfit. So, this is going to be about where I'm at with the surrogacy. And you guys haven't heard from me in a while about that. I'm going to try to kind of give you a lowdown of what's all happened, but also make it pseudo fast. I am going to try my hardest to do a full 31, oh my gosh, I don't even know how many days are in August right now, days of VEDA, and I've tried it before and I get a little bit farther each time, but I just don't make it usually because this life gets in the way. But I'm not working, I'm a stay-at-home mom. My husband only works part-time, which makes it a lot easier to kind of coordinate things, and I already have a lot of ideas about what I want to do, so yeah, I just hope that I don't bore the crap out of you guys in the next month, but look forward to seeing my face every day. Anyways, so surrogacy. Today is August 1st, or August 2nd when you're saying this, and I'm not pregnant. I haven't transferred. I haven't started meds. And I'm a little jealous of all the people that started after me that have already transferred, have already found out they're pregnant. Some of them are like on their way to an ultrasound and I am just here. So to kind of give you a recap, June 26th, I believe, I got the contract in the mail and I rushed it over to the lawyers and I signed it and I was like, yes! And they told me that they would submit it to the courts the next week, so the first week of July, to be validated, and usually it takes from a week to 2 weeks for that to happen. So I was thinking, okay, second week of July, maybe third week of July at the latest. And nothing happened. And I just kind of waited, and every day I checked my email like a little faithful dog, and nothing came and nothing came. And finally I emailed my lawyer, it was like on a Saturday, and he emailed me back on Sunday and told me that he would check for me on Monday and get back to me. And so Monday I waited and nothing happened. And Tuesday I waited and nothing happened, and so I wrote him again, and then I didn't get any response. And so I didn't know what was going on. I was like, wow, this is taking forever. And I was like, did they not pass the parents? Did they want to do like a, did they have to do, the law technically says there needs to be a home study, but a lot of judges will waive it. So like in the case of my last intended parents, their home study got waived. There's a ton of paperwork that the parents have to submit along with the contract, letters of recommendation sort of, but more like character references, I guess. And then, you know, they have to submit all that stuff for if they have to do a home inspection and all that. And so I thought, well, maybe they didn't get it waived and they're doing that, and I didn't know. And finally, a little over 2 weeks ago, so like I guess the end, like maybe like the third week of July, I'm trying to kind of get it all right in my head right now, but I emailed the IM and I was like, hey, have you heard anything? Because I haven't. And she told me that the papers hadn't even been filed yet, so they hadn't even went to the court, and I'm not really sure all the reasoning. I know like she had to get some papers to him, and I don't know if she was a little delayed or if he was delayed in telling her or whatever, but she got them to him on a Tuesday, I believe, and I talked to her on a Wednesday, and he was supposed to get them filed either Wednesday or the following day, Thursday, because he was going out of town on Friday, and he would be gone the whole next week. So I'm like, okay, he'll get them done. I told myself Thursday that, you know, he'll get them done at the latest because that's the day before their lawyer was going to go on vacation. So I, and you know, I was kind of chatting to Diane and telling her like I was still hopeful that maybe we could transfer in August, which right now I'm thinking no, but I really am hoping to at least start meds in August now. But anyways, so we chatted a little bit, and then she said she'd update me if she knew anything, you know, and all that. And so the next week, it was just the longest week ever because I knew I wasn't going to hear anything, and, you know, because the lawyer was out of town and blah blah. And so Monday came this week, and I was like, oh yes, I'm so hopeful, and I didn't hear anything. And I didn't hear anything on Tuesday, and yesterday I emailed my lawyer again a third time, and this time he replied back. He told me that their lawyer had actually not filed it until Monday, as in just a couple days ago. And so, you know, he was hopeful that we would hear something by the end of this week, which obviously not happening, or the beginning of next week, which is what I'm hoping for. But the good news was that either like that same day that they submitted it or the day after, they did waive the home study for the IPs, so that cuts a little bit of time off, which is nice. So really now they just have to validate the agreement and say, hey, yeah, you guys can get pregnant, and we can. The clinic that we're using is a fairly busy clinic, and I know that a couple of the girls that have transferred before me, they got their meds and then they weren't transferring for like, or they got their med calendars, I should say, and they weren't transferring for like another 4 to 5 weeks. So that's why I say I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be transferring in August, unless they called today and shipped me my meds and had me start tomorrow, you know, like. But I'm really hopeful I can at least start meds and transfer in September. It has just been so long, and it's been different for me because everything moved fairly quickly with the agency. I mean, not even then it was slow, I felt, but it just seemed like month after month. Like I had my med screening in April. I met the parents in May. We started contracts in June. I think July was not really, we didn't do too much in July. I think we mainly just talked about the calendar and stuff. And then in August I started meds. In September I transferred the first time when they didn't take. And so I just felt like boom, 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 right? But this time not so much. And it might be even more intense feeling for me because if the first match I was matched with would have worked out, I would have been like halfway pregnant by now, you know, like in November of last year is when the agency started talking to me, asking me to carry for my former intended parents' friends, and if that would have worked out like the last ones, then I would have been pregnant already. And then that stopped, and then the next parents that I broke up with, we were planning a transfer in March, and that didn't work. And in March, I matched with my Karen's IPs, and so I did my medical in March, and our psych in April, and then nothing in May, and then June we got the contract, and basically in June we got the contract and went over it and signed it, and it was moving really fast at that point, and I was like, yes. And then July, nothing. And then in August, maybe I will get to start giving myself shots in my butt, and that's going to be the highlight. So yeah, that's kind of where I am right now. And I'm sorry I haven't videoed, but as you can see, there's been nothing to talk about. I would have just gone on and been like, Hi guys, today is this day and I still haven't heard anything. Bye. So that's where we are now, and I guess I will shut up and let you go about your day, and I hope this finds you guys well, and I will see you tomorrow for VEDA Day 3. Bye.